flight speed of this missile reaches.
So when you look at the I guess you could say the plate of metals that that this missile has, and this is just you know a simple example. I was going pull it up on Google, the actual how the missiles actually look, in real time. But I'll leave it up to Jake, to do that though, man. But as you can see, this is what he's describing, right? The breastplates of fire, the javelin, all right, and the brimstone. All right, but let me read this back over again. It says, "In the heads of the horses, whereas the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone. By these three was a third part of men killed by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issue out of the mouths. For their powers in the mouth and in the tails, for their tails were like unto serpents, and at the heads, and with them they do hurt." All right, and as you see, it's concluding, the back of the missile as well, because that missile is just as important as the front of the shit is. All right, because without that propeller, all right, that missile ain't going nowhere, man. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stop it there. All right, but that's why when Apostle Ramlab he broke it down, you know, the warheads, and the propeller, they all consist of a horseman, man. All right, because that's where the power of the technology is, man. So let me grab this real quick. This is the book of Joel 2, and I'm gonna try to get straight to the point. Fuck, we just started 2. It said, "A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. There has not been ever the like, neither shall there be any more after it, even to the years and many generations." All right, because the technology that these other nations, primarily the so-called white men, because that is a sword, all right, it's stronger than what it's ever been, man. All right, trying to compare kingdoms like the Roman Empire, the Media Persian Empire, to something today, that should be child's play, man. All right, because now these nations got technology to where all they gotta do is press a button and they can wipe out a whole goddamn city. All right, so that's why, hey, the nations in today's time, they're stronger than what they've ever been, man. All right, and what they ever will be. Because after this, the Lord had blessed them with this technology, just for His purpose. All right, which is to get this motherfucker out the way, to destroy Babylon, man. They say a fire devoured before them, right? Which is talking about, that propeller, man. That fire that's guiding, that rocket to go and reach what it's supposed to reach. It say, "And behind them a flame burneth, and the land is as the garden of Eden before them. And behind them a desolate wilderness, yea, and nothing shall escape them." And this is how you know it's talking about a missile. And it was mentioned in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. When you look at when before the missiles had dropped, or that they had dropped them atomic bombs, that shit was like, it was you can liken it to paradise. Kids outside playing and shit, the sun out, people going about their daily lives, not worrying about nothing. All right, and then boom, after that, you got motherfuckers walking around, they skin falling off their bodies, they melting. You got people trying to jump in pools and they boiling and shit. People running around looking like a red hot because of how hot that damn fire is. They got them glowing and shit. All right, that's leaving it as. Let me read it over again. Let's say the land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Got everything fucked up. All right, it's gonna be blowing buildings down. Anything that's in that fire radius, that shit's gonna be turning to dust. All right, you're gonna have the nuclear fallout, what they call a nuclear winter. This shit's gonna be completely destroyed, man. It's not gonna be inhabitable. It say, yea, and nothing shall escape them. The appearance of them is as it's like is as the appearance of horses. So you see, there's a reason why the prophets they were personifying these missiles as horses, man, because the shit is powerful. All right, they was breaking down how powerful the shit was in this simulation, man. They say as horsemen, so shall they run. And when you look up like an old medieval like movie of like horsemen running over like the horizon and shit, you know, that's how the missiles are gonna be whenever they being shot from the other nations, man. It's gonna be like a whole like the movie 300, a whole clutter of them in formation just coming over here, man. All right, like the noise of chariots on the top of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame, a fire that devoureth the stubble, and as a strong people set in battle array. Before their face, the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness, because when the missiles are being shot over, you seeing that shit in the sky like how you seeing over there when Lebanon and them other Israelite countries getting hit, you know, from goddamn Amalek. You know what I mean? You can imagine what be going through people's head when they seeing that, because they know that hey, that can be their end. They thinking that that could possibly be their end, but over here in America, you gonna know that that's your damn end, man. So just hey, put yourself in the 2/3 shoes and think what this motherfucker could possibly be thinking when this is going on. You shouldn't want no parts in there, man. That's what Habakkuk
More than
say.
5 miles.
I heard thy words and tremble. You know what I'm saying? That shit's scary, man. They say, verse 7, they shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. You know, they ain't gonna be a missile malfunctioning and just dropping out of nowhere. Alright. You know, the Most High is gonna be guiding the missiles to go wherever they need to go. Alright. And like the scriptures say, to shoot out here and spare no railroads. All the missiles is coming here. Now you're gonna have America, you know, dumping off missiles and shit, you know, here and there. You know, that's why you're gonna have Gog, a portion of Gog is gonna be destroyed. Alright, but all them other nations, that technology they got, that shit is strictly used for America, man. Back in Joel 2, in verse 8, it says, neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one in his path, and when they shall fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. They shall run to and fro in the city, they shall run upon the wall, they shall climb up upon the houses, they shall enter in at the windows like a thief. So whatever they come, hey, that fire, that's a different type of fire. That ain't a stove type of fire. That ain't a lighter type of fire. That's fervent heat, man. So whatever that shit is gonna be touching, it's gonna engulf all that. You're not gonna be able to hop in a bunker unless you on the elite type of level and escape that shit, man. They even said they got the capacity to destroy motherfuckers with bunkers, man. This is why you gonna need the Lord, boy. And Jay gonna learn that the hard way. It say, verse 10, the earth shall quake before them. This is how you know it's talking about missiles, man. It say the heaven shall tremble, the sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. Alright. So, you know, with that being said, I'm gonna probably go ahead and end it off there. You know, Jake been going for a little minute, and this app been giving me problems and shit, man. But you know, I don't want to say, you know, this sacrifice was acceptable in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai. And that you brothers and few sisters did take something from this lesson, man. Shalom, Yahweh Shema Shai, Brakatah, and a Bible bar.